Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you from the Kyle Zakowski studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, if you're digging what we're doing, if you're smelling what we're cooking, making a little money, having a little fun, please give us the old thumbs up. We appreciate it. And if you're ready to make that next step, give us the old rectangle. Give us the subscription. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Make sure you click the bell to get notified every time we put up a brand new video. And tell your friends. Check us out on social media over there at the Facebook and the Twitters. Of course, our Discord page is up and rocking as well. So check all of that fun stuff out. Check it under Winners and Whiners. Of course, let us know what you're playing in today's action, whether it's NFL or maybe you got a little NBA cooked up, maybe something from the Major League playoffs, as it were, something from across the pond in the soccer pitch, whatever it is. If you got an angle on it and you can hit it, you put that play in there. We'll give you the shout out when you get it right, and you get it up of them right, and you will be just like Kyle Zakowski. You'll be our capper of the day, and with that capper of the day crown goes the awesome responsibility of putting up the capper of the day, play of the day, or the COD-POD as we call it around here, and we've got Kyle's coming up shortly. So, with all that being said, don't forget to check out winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com. It is an invaluable resource as we switch back and forth between sports, as we go from football to basketball to hockey to baseball, all under one roof right there. Full capsules, full predictions and previews on every game, every sport. Please check it out, won't you? winnersandwhiners.com, our sister site, statsalt.com as well. And, of course, check out PointsBet.com for all of you sports bettors in the states of New Jersey and Iowa. There is none better. All right, a quick recap of yesterday's action. We did go 3-3 on the day. We had Tulane to take care of business. We had unders in the Troy-Mizzou game and in the K-State Baylor game. Those all came through. We missed out on Utah State. As they had a shot at it early. They got two quick turnovers inside the LSU 20. They were able to convert that just to 3 points, and that kind of sunk our ship right there. And we also had Oklahoma. Oklahoma was up and over the number. They let Kansas come in through the back door, as the Jayhawks are wont to do. And, of course, we also lost out on Bowling Green, as we just needed one damn touchdown. That's it. Just score once. Just one god. Anyway, so they didn't. So we go 3-3 for the third week in a row. We go 3-3 on the shallow six. We go 2-1 on our premium picks, as we had Memphis in a backdoor cover. So we get the backdoor came in for us on the premium side. We had Ohio State, as they finally were able to pull their shit together long enough to cover for us. And we missed out on a terrible Oregon Ducks team that beat California by 10 in a game where California was starting their second-string quarterback, who looked awful last week. So, 2-1 we go on the premium side, 3-3 on the shallow six, and that makes us 5-4 on the day. So, we're going to start off with our plays. We'll start off with Kyle Zakowski, Kyle Z's play of the day for today. He's got Jacksonville, Carolina over 41. By the way, Kyle, great job of picking a game that I did not pick. I know for last couple of times on the NFL and the football side, you guys have faded me. So today we root for this one together. Is Jacksonville, Carolina. He's got the over 41. He said, I bet this bad boy on Tuesday. We got Minshew. We got Kyle Allen. He says, buy the hype, or at least bet on it. I think that you have two excited offenses here with some potential and two somewhat depleted defenses. Expect these two running backs to be able to move the ball with McCaffrey, busting open a few for some big gains. This total is simply too low. I've got it capped at 46. There you go, Kyle. So Kyle Zakowski, pretty darn fine handicapper in his own right, if you guys have been paying attention. He has the Jacksonville, Carolina over 41 as his COD-POD. And meanwhile, the POS, he's got his 3 picks. Let's see what we've got cooked up here. I'm taking a look in the AFC North because I'm a glutton for punishment as the Baltimore Ravens take on the Pittsburgh Steelers there in the land of Permanente Brothers. Steelers are a 3.5-point home underdog. Pittsburgh and Pittsburghians, as they need to temper their excitement a little bit after that Cincinnati game. But there were two positives that they could, I think, hold on to and take off and build on from there. First of all, they got Kyle Rudolph to get some confidence. He looked very good. He did throw a lot of short and intermediate passes, but he did just miss 4 times, completion rate of 85%. 229 yards passing, 2 TDs, 0 picks. That's what they need him to do right there. They also got the pass rush going as they sacked poor Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. The Red Rifle, they took him down 8 times. Yikes. I don't think they're going to take Lamar Jackson down 8 times, but I'll tell you something about this Baltimore team. After the first 2 weeks, they were 2-0, and we learned a lot. You know what we learned? We learned that Miami and Arizona are terrible, judging by the performance of the Baltimore Ravens the last 2 weeks against Kansas City and Cleveland. Baltimore, it's not hard to figure out how they've been getting it not done there the last couple of weeks. They're giving up a league worst 7 yards per play. That is not good at all. On the other side of the ball, the offensive line is doing Jackson no favors. They gave up 4 sacks versus Cleveland. The Steelers, I think they turn up the heat in this one. I think they find a little bit of success against running the ball. Finally, I think we're going to say that every week until Connor gets his shit together. But he's also splitting carries with the other back up there in Pittsburgh. That they each had 10 carries on that Monday night game. So we'll see if that continues. But I think against this defense, they're going to be able. If you can't get success here, guys, it's going to be a long season trying to run the football. All right, I think they are able to get it done just enough to move the ball down the field. I think at the end of this one, I think you've got a whole big mess there in the AFC North as the Pittsburgh Steelers pull within half a game of the idle Cleveland Browns. So let's take let's take Pittsburgh plus 3.5. And we're going to take a look at the America's team there in the afternoon, kind of a marquee matchup there between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Down there in the great state of Texas, at Jerry World in Arlington, Cowboys home favorite 3 points. Basically, that means that the books have this an even game. And I don't disagree. I do think we've got an edge here, so we're going to take a look at it. These were 2 teams that were absolutely rolling first 3 weeks of the season, but they both hit speed bumps last week and got exposed in a different way. Green Bay, their defense was exposed by a good, very solid Philadelphia offense who was able to move the ball at will, and the Dallas offense was exposed by a pretty good, but certainly not what you would consider an elite New Orleans Saints unit down there in the Superdome. And here's the problem. I think they're very similar to that Philly team that had Green Bay on their heels all night long. They run tempo, they've got lots of weapons, and they have constant pressure on the defensive side of the ball where they're able to get after the quarterback. For me, this game really just comes down to one big factor. And they're really kind of 2 factors. They kind of feed on each other. First of all, no Devontae Adams for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. He is far away their leading receiver. And the other factor that kind of plays into that is the Packers have no help running the ball. They have nobody to be able to run the ball to take the pressure off of Rodgers. They are 25th in yards rushing per game, and they are 25th in yards per carry. The Packers' offense, I don't think they're going to be able to sustain those drives that they need to, and I think their defense ultimately gets worn down in the second half. Give me the Cowboys to rebound right here and cover the 3 points. And we're going to take a look in our nightcap there, played just a couple of miles down I-70 there tonight rather, as the Indianapolis Colts go up against the one and only Kansas City football Chiefs. Chiefs are a home favorite of 11 points right here. And here's the story with this game. The Colts are banged up exactly where you don't want to be when you're facing the Chiefs. They're banged up on defense. They're missing kind of their leader, linebacker Darius Leonard, a 2-time Pro Bowler, very, very solid player. He's out. Both starting safeties are out. Their backup safety is questionable. Their backup cornerback is questionable. The Chiefs, They have a habit, by the way, of making every defense look questionable. They're not going to be with Indianapolis as T.Y. Hilton, and he's still nursing a hammy. Word is he's going to go. How effective will he be? That certainly is the question. And it really is the question because I got him on my fantasy team. So I wish they would let me know how he is looking. But he was a limited to practice, but the word is of right now that he is going to start this game. The Chiefs, on their side, they're going to be with Tyreek Hill one more week, looks like, and they're also going to be without Sammy Watkins. Watkins is going to play. This was written that they talked about Watkins being out, but it looks like the last word is Sammy Watkins is going to play. But tell you what they do with Sammy when he's banged up. A lot of times he doesn't sit, but they use him as a decoy. So I'm not sure we're going to have a healthy Sammy Watkins, but I'm also not sure that it matters, as we've seen Robinson and we've seen rookie McCole Hardman step up for the Kansas City Chiefs. Both of them have big weeks, along with the best tight end in the NFL, history of the NFL. I don't know, maybe top 5, but they do have Travis Kelce there for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Colts, with Jacoby Brissett, I think he does a good job, but I think they're able to go toe-to-toe for a while. But I think ultimately there's going to be too much Chiefs offense, too much Arrowhead, too much Sunday night, too much red on red, and I think the Chiefs ultimately pull away in the second half and cover this number. So give me the Chiefs minus the 11, give me the Cowboys minus 3, and we'll take the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3.5 at the end of those 3. You guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, let's take a quick look here. There is our premium record. Went 2-1 on the college picks today. That brings us to 37-24-1 as far as the premium picks go. If you are interested in getting down on our premium picks, we'd love to have you. We're 5-4 for the month of October. Like I said, that is our football record with the NFL and the NCAA combined. So if you're interested, please do follow that link. We'd love to get you hooked up and join the team. All right. So let's start with our shout-outs. Once again, we will read your name, and if you made money, we'll tell everybody that you made money. If you didn't make money, we will insert you instead of Chuck Norris in a classic Chuck Norris fact. All right? Confused? Well, all right. Let's see how this goes. All right. So we're going to start with Steve Godon. Steve rode the Auburn Tigers pretty hard, and that did not work out for him in the second half, especially. So Steve, neat thing about Steve, he doesn't teabag somebody, he potato sacks them. Wow. Pat Cogney, he rode my Mizzou Tigers minus 24, no fear right there, MIZZOU. Rest of the day didn't go as well for Pat. Here's the cool thing about Pat, though. He once climbed Mount Everest in 15 minutes. 14 minutes of that was actually spent at the bottom of the mountain building a snowman to commemorate the event. That's badass right there, Pat. Well done. Drew to Crew offense. We've seen Drew to Crew. Good to have you aboard, brother. Had a nice, respectable day. 3-1-1 plus 190. We take that every day. As they say on the golf course, well, not when I'm shooting, but when they say when others are shooting, that'll play. The astute Aardvark, very astute today as he went 4-1 plus 290. Nice job, astute. Truckee Medic, another guy that I don't know, person, I don't know. The odds are it's a guy, but you never know. Sometimes that 7% comes in, just like on our money line the other night. Anyway, Truckee Medic, he went 3-2, plus 80 on the day. G&G, G&G, he's all over the place, man. He had a little Russian hockey, a little college football, and a little NHL tonight. Yeah, he's a worldly guy. Had a pretty good day. Went 3-2 plus 155. Very well done. Richard Reed had a couple of winners, but at the end of the day, didn't quite get home. But the thing about Richard, when he was born, he's so badass, he actually drove his mom home from the hospital. Man, that's impressive. Nick Rampero, Nick, he didn't post any pics, but he said that if this keeps up, it's going to be cement shoes by Monday. So let's go. And then he managed to, he said that Utah State equals, and I believe that's looks like a big scoop of chocolate ice cream. Not really sure. He's getting ready for the NFL tomorrow. You and me, brother. Derek Saunders went 3-2 plus 80. Kyle Z, our capper of the day, reigning champion. Kyle had a couple but didn't quite get home. But the thing about Kyle, he can actually delete the recycling bin. Man, that is impressive right there. Legion of Picks had a fine day. Missed only on Michigan State as he goes 4-1 plus 275 on the day. Percy Stewart 4-1 plus 290. But Derek Alota, all he did was hit all four of his picks. How about 4-0 plus 400? Not too shabby. So, our positive cappers for the day: Derek Saunders 3-2 plus 80. Truckee Medic 3-2 plus 80. G&G 3-2 plus 155. Drew to Crew Offense 3-1-1 plus 190. Legion of Picks 4-1 plus 275. The Astute Aardvark plus 4-1 plus 290. And that leaves only one, and he is 4-0 plus 400. It is Derek Alota. Derek, you, my friend, are our capper of the day. Congratulations. And congratulations to all of you guys out there that made money. Now we're all warmed up. We're ready for the NFL. Hey, Derek, whatever your pick is for Monday, throw it in the comment section there tomorrow, and I'll make sure that we get that up on the next video. So it doesn't have to be the Monday night football game. Whatever you got, Cap, maybe it's the playoffs, whatever you got working on, whatever you're doing there, just let us know, and we'll get that pick up, all right? So no matter what happens today, guys, we're going to have some fun. We're going to make a little money, and then tomorrow we'll meet back here at the same time, bitch about our bad beats, brag about those fat stacks, and then, because it'll be Monday night, and we got Monday night football. It's time to double up and catch up, because you know what we are, guys. We're all D-gens. We're all in this together. So we'll fire it up, and we'll do it all again. You guys take care. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.